Focus. Today we are in the Central Business District of Accra, and we are moving straight to the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana's office, where they are having a press conference on matters arising in the industry, freight charges, goods price hikes, and many others. Stay with us as we go to the office of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana and bring to you what they have to say about the industry today in their press conference. My name is Esi Boateng, and this is my focus.
All they want is take.
But now the people is working at the port, only the port.
Okay, so welcome to Map Focus, where we talk about everything in the shipping industry, trade, and people. Now, we are here this afternoon at the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana office. And for some time now, traders in Ghana have been trumpeting that prices of freight charges is actually affecting their businesses. Unfortunately, we have this afternoon with us the president of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana and the secretary speaking to us on this issue. First of all, I would like to welcome the president of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, Mr. Esi Boateng. Welcome to my focus.
Thank you, Amazing.
All right, and also we have the secretary here, Mr. Opoku, with us. Welcome.
Thank you.
So basically, we are looking at freight charges in Ghana or at Ghana's port. I want to ask in the first place, coming to you first, Mr. President, what was the freight charges before COVID? Because I think that there's been a lot happening right after COVID. What was the freight charges before COVID?
Okay, thanks for having me. Prior to COVID, 20-liter container lean season cost around 1,005 to 1,008. Then the high season goes to 2,500 USD. Whilst 40-liter container used to cost 2,500 lean season, then the high season goes to about 3,500 to 4,000 USD. But during COVID, you see, and I think we have to make this distinction very clear. The high in freight charges, nobody can blame the government. It's beyond government. Okay. But what we are so upset about is GRA using the current hype to peg their charges. That's why we are upset. So during COVID, now something that we used to pay $3,500, we are paying $12,000 to sometimes $15,000. Last week, the container that he loaded at Hong Kong or in Hong Kong cost $15,000. So in this time, we were even expecting that GRA through government will come to the aid of traders, that even the 1,005 for the 20-liter container and the 3,000 for 40-liter container, I am even going to reduce it because of how much you are paying outside there. That wasn't the story. We woke up to find a document signed by Madam Annabelle Pepra that there has been 100% increment in freight charges.
Right, we'll come to that one. I want us to have the conversation in a particular way. So you were telling me that before COVID, prices of freight, or let's say freight charges, was manageable. It was okay. Okay, let me come to you. Anaboku, during COVID, I remember that government gave some incentives, did a lot of things to cushion traders in terms of duties and all other things. Would you say that it was a good thing that government did and it really helped you as a business person?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to add my voice to this. Indeed, it was a good intervention. In Akan, saying, you say, the need is no young man, they said that's no young man. They did well during that time to avert a lot of difficulties within the trading public. Though post-COVID, things have not been the same.
Okay.
But instead of government, like the president said, coming down to a certain levels whereby traders can also peg themselves and then cushion the effort of government. No, government is not empathizing the traders, but rather government need more money now, the way it looks. If government needs money and government is increasing, what can we do? We have we don't hold any grudge with them, but we have to also increase to the levels whereby we can recover our capitals. Because as I speak now, if somebody were to work with 30,000 US dollars, today that person is out of business. Yes, because let's assume the person is to purchase the item in, let's say, Asia, any country within Asia. The person is paying $15,000 for the freight. How much left? His or her wealth is gone.
Okay.
Are you getting it? So in order to salvage this situation, GRA shouldn't have come up with those astronomical figures. No. They should have actually studied the situation out there and how things are faring here. You see, at first, we were always trying to beg. Always, negotiate, beg. But they forget that we hold the power, that they don't. And per the power we hold, we are going to use it effectively by making sure each and every penny is recovered as traders.
How do you intend to do that?
Well, we have to increase prices to the level where it's supposed to be. That one, we will not take it away from anybody. Ghanaians should prepare to pay more. Yes. Because if I'm to buy anything, I have to make money out of it. Like it is said in our the write-up, we are not Father Christmas. We don't do giveaways. How can I buy a whole load of container to come and sell less? Traders Advocacy Group Ghana is only the association that have database for its traders. So when we say we encourage them to sell their wares on a very good prices for them to recover their money, we can do it. We can track each and every member. We have over 6,000 well-documented members in Accra or Kaeshi enclave.
Okay.
These are importers, these are retailers, these are wholesalers. And even tabletop and street vendors are all the arms of Traders Advocacy Group Ghana. So if we are saying this, it is not like we are just sitting here, we've taken our bankus and everything, we are okay and we are saying it for saying sake. We are going to do it.
You mean it?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. President, Mr. Martin, you were talking about the letter that was signed by Madam Annabella about the freight charges. Is that the reason for this press conference today?
Yeah, it's part. You see, that woman, she has done a lot for traders in time past. So sometimes it beat our imagination the reason why GRA of all people have stopped engaging.
I was about to ask, did they engage?
Yes, they did not. And that is what beat our imagination. There are people, fine gentlemen there that they used to consult. Any little thing, they will call for a meeting, a stakeholder, a consultative meeting. We sit down at the round table, share ideas. So we don't know the reason why they wanted to pull us out of us. And you see, the reason why we are of the view that a time has come for us to stop begging. You see, when you go any serious country, the leaders, they take those traders serious.
But you think government is not taking you serious?
For what is happening, what else can we say? It's the only conclusion that we can draw. If you do take us serious, and you know we are industry, we belong to the industry players. Why don't you consult? Why don't you sit down with us? And I was explaining. It could even be, see, I'm of the view, if government is selling the vaccine for $100, somebody like me, I can buy.
Okay.
All my executives here, they can buy. A lot of people can buy. What about people in the rural development? What about them?
Okay.
There are a lot of people who can also not buy. So even maybe this increment is for a purpose. But once we were not informed, we cannot conjecture. We cannot go stand in front of our people and start telling things that we don't know. And we are people, as our name depicts, you see, Traders Advocacy Group, we advocate. Advocate for the poor one, doing advocacy for people who are not abreast with time. Now, even us, we don't understand. We don't know the reason for the increment. How much more that tomato seller? So, we don't want a situation whereby we will tell our people to close their shop, to do picketing, to sit down. No. Now, 21st century, everything has become digital. So let them digitize their cost. We also digitize our prices. It's as simple as that.
So are you saying that should they have contacted you or engage your group or you people as Traders Association Advocacy Group Ghana, you would have agreed?
Not that, but we could have known what went into that.
Okay.
Yes, we have to know. That's what I'm saying.
To understand.
Maybe it's for a good cause.
But do not have.
So we will not say that they don't care or they don't think about us. What we will say, they should continue to do what pleases them and their bosses. Traders will also continue to do what will help them not to make a loss. Because we have to put a stop to that every day Ghanaian trader is being shortchanged. A time has come, and that time is now, that going forward we will not do business and go back home crying. Okay. Ghanaian businessmen and women will do business, go back home and smile.
Ghanaian business women will do business, go back home and smile. You're still on Map Focus, and I am here with the president of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana and the secretary of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, talking about freight charges and how prices of goods are escalating here in Ghana. But let me come to you, Ms. Nanapoku. With regards to freight charges, we all know that it is beyond government's hands to operate, because we know the shipping industries have the utmost control over the freight charges. How do you then make government a serious part of this?
No, we are not making government part of the charges that are going up. What we are saying is, if discomfort is happening out there, in his power, where he also can actually, take control. He take control and then manage the situation to make sure at the end of the Ghanaian have the comfort.
Okay.
You understand? Government doesn't quickly cash in that out there things are happening, so I must also have to up my game. What do you stand to lose if you soften in your stance a little bit to understudy the situation out there?
Okay.
I mean, the realities are there. It's clear. Everybody is seeing it. Every trader is feeling it. It is pinching everybody. So what was the negotiation all about? The country must take a position. When it comes to these multinational shipping companies, they do what they want in Ghana here. And look what they've done. They form a consortium in Ghana here. So when it comes to charges and everything, they push our own to come and fight us, the traders.
How do you mean by that?
It's actually large, but this is not a platform to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
They push our own to fight us.
Yes.
Interesting. Now, we are talking about this press conference. You are saying that as long as GRA holds on or adhere to this letter that was given, as long as prices of the freight charges goes up, you people are going to increase goods.
Is that a man? Yes.
Okay.
It's just simple. You see, going forward, what we have, you see, we come to that, it is a firm conclusion. You ask yourself, why should we fight government? The freight charges that we are talking about is in simple terms. It's like when you go to Techima to load a car full of yam, the transportation, the charges that transport owner will charge or driver will charge is what we call freight. When you go outside and you load a container, the transportation charge. So if that one has been increased, where do you want that trader to go for the difference? We can't say much. We can't continue to burden them. They should do as we are saying. They should go ahead and also increase so that they will not run at a loss. You see, every day you hear the governor do press conference. Base rate now I hear is 11%. Go for a facility now.
The governor of the central bank?
Yes. Now base rate is 11%. But when you go for a facility as a trader, it hovers around 22 to 26%. Nigeria is 12%. South Africa 7%. And after is here, Ghana, more Bob.
Right. Finally, what will be your final message?
See, to continue from where the president left off. When a freight is paid, why should Ghanaians pay additional costs at the port?
You mean when a freight is paid at the port of origin?
I have paid for everything.
Okay.
All I need to have is where you position my container for me to take my goods. But look at what is happening in the country. As soon as your goods come, you pay this, you pay that, you pay that, you pay that. In other jurisdiction, it is not like that. In other countries, it is not like that. Why only Ghana? Because you say the freight from Guangzhou to Ghana is $12,000. I have paid it. Like the president said, if the truck load my yam from Techima and then bring the yam to Accra, all I need to do is offload my yams. All right?
Okay.
Why are Ghanaians paying additional cost? Paying this, paying that, paying where, this and that. And some of the time, you see that some of the receipts are different. You know, they will take a receipt that is outside, and then here too they prepare a different receipt for you. Why? Other countries are not like that. They will never permit this practice over there. Because the importance of the traders in the country is the economy. Look, let us shut all the shops in Accra for 2 days or 3 days. Do you know what will happen?
Tell me.
No, just imagine.
Okay,
let me cite one example. When COVID came and then we were locked down and the shops were not operating, how was Ghana, how was the atmosphere?
Of course, it affects the economy here.
And did you see how everything, that is where these, our leaders are pushing trade into. Now, foreigners have taken over the work of the indigenous. And now the indigenes are now foreigners in their own country. We will say it. For me, if you are out there and you don't understand what we are saying, take your opinion. This is our opinion. We lead a multitude of people, traders. Real traders, not just any people. We cannot come here and give cosmetics figures of our members. We have a data. If GRA wants, we will display the data for them to see the number of people who are assigned to Traders Advocacy Group Ghana. So what we are saying is of relevance. They shouldn't take it just like that.
Well, I'm sure they won't. And so if government calls you, this is Map Focus, and I know that, yes, it goes international, it will be watched. What if government calls you?
I respect the current administration more than anything, because they have the men. Some of them have been in our shoes before. They've traded before. Like your boss, for instance. He is a trader. He go buy and sell. After having all these companies, he still do buy and sell. Ask your boss. All right? Not him alone. There are a lot in the government who also understand this situation, but they feel something is not right. Why don't we get it on the right package for the people? After all, you are there to serve the people. Let smiles come on the faces of Ghanaians. That is what everybody is looking for. There is a quote I always say. If you get every everything in terms of policy achievement, and you lose power, what have you done? President Kufuor's time, it did happen. After this man working very hard, like Nana Akufo-Addo have done, and they lost, and what happened? We have to restart the whole thing again. Is that what they want?
So your final statement?
The final statement is, let the people feel the economy. They are not feeling it. It's a simple truth. And it's embedded. Let the people feel the economy. They are not feeling it.
Mr. President, Mr. Moateng, what's your final statement?
My final statement is, a word to a wise is enough. We're putting our frustration out there. We're putting how people are feeling out there. If they listen, fine. And you ask a question, as somebody put it, who am I that the stakeholders or the leaders will call and will say we will not go? No, we respect them. They are our partners in development. We will go. But to that, if they increase 10%, a trader watching me, listening to me, it will increase 10%. After all, you are not a Father Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Map Focus, and today on Map Focus interview, I spoke with the president and the general secretary of the Traders Advocacy Group Ghana, speaking to us on the current issues about freight charges and goods, prices of goods and commodities and other things on the market. And their messages, once freight charges keeps increasing, they also increase the prices of goods. Once they clear, they have to pay more. Consumers will also have to pay more. Thanks for making time with us and staying with us on Map Focus. See you same time.